Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga Upload. I'm Maris Aylward. Today is part 5 of the Vinyasa Essentials Tutorial Series. It's all about upward facing dog. We'll talk about proper alignment in the pose, what's the difference between Cobra and upward facing dog, and also what not to do in this pose. That's all coming up next. Our last tutorial was on Cobra, Bhujangasana, and both poses, upward facing dog and Cobra, are back bends, but there are some major differences between the two. As you can see here, in upward facing dog, the arms are straight, the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists are stacked, and also the hips and the knees are lifted from the mat. Upward facing dog is a great back bend. It stretches the front of the body, the chest, the abdominals, the front of the hips and the thighs. It's also great at increasing strength for your arms and your legs and improving flexibility in the spine. Now, upward facing dog requires more strength than practicing Cobra pose, and that's why I see a lot of people struggling with it. So how do we address these issues? Let's go through the action points again in more detail. So I'll start on my belly. And I'm going to break it down, so I'll do lower body first, then upper body, then we'll put everything together because it's really hard to hold upward facing dog for a long time. Alright, start with the feet. Feet and the legs are about hip distance apart. You'll press the tops of your feet down very actively so the feet are awake in this pose. And that action alone will lift your knees off the mat. Really engage the thighs here. Now, what's happening here in our lower back? We want to avoid overly arching the lower back. So as in a lot of our back bends, when you press the tops of the feet, engage the thighs, you point your tailbone down towards your feet. And so the glutes are lightly engaged and we're keeping the length in that low back. We're not overly arching that lower back. Now you'll see that more clearly once I put everything together. Upper body. Start with the hands. As with any pose that we build, we begin with the foundation. So foundation for upward facing dog, tops of the feet, which you just saw, and the palms. Those are the only parts of the body touching the floor. As we've been discussing in our down dog, and our plank, and our Chaturanga, hand placement is very important so you don't put a lot of pressure on your wrists, and you just strengthen that whole action in your arm all the way up to your shoulder. So spread the fingers nice and wide, press down on your finger pads, nice even handprint there on the floor, and that way you don't put a lot of pressure on the wrists. And you'll know more about that. We discussed that in more detail in the previous tutorials. Well, I will link everything down in the description box below. For now, I'm going to bring my knees to the floor, okay? So fingers spread nice and wide, the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists are stacked. Move your shoulder blades down your back so the shoulders are away from the ears and the neck is long. Not moving forward, not moving back too much. Nice long neck. All right, I'm going to add my feet. Tops of the feet pressed down. Lift the heart. My abdominals are engaged. Really opening the front of the body here, the chest, the abdominals, the front of the hips and the thighs. And breathe. I shared something on my Facebook page. It's a video from Yoga International, and she talks about whether to practice Cobra versus upward facing dog, and I think it's a very helpful video. So I'll put it in the description box below, a link to my Facebook page if you want to look at that, and also a link to the video itself on the Yoga International website. Now we'll learn more about how to put everything together from your down dog to plank, lowering down to Chaturanga, transitioning into your Cobra or your upward facing dog, and how to move back to your downward facing dog in the very last tutorial of the series, part 6. We'll put everything together for your Vinyasa sequence. We're very close to the end here. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or feedback, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you next time. Namaste.